Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. It's another day, another dollar to make. If you're new to this YouTube channel, please like this video, share, and subscribe. So, on today's video, I'm going to be doing a precision analysis on EURUSD. Today is on the today is on Wednesday, 18th February of 2026. So, I'm going to start from the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, this is my strong swing low. This is my weak internal high. So this is my internal structure that is within the swing structure, the larger swing structure. So currently, price was in the internal pullback. You can see price mitigated the top of this fractal range, and we got that bullish eye chalk. At first, I wasn't interested with it, but I was just viewing it as a move to create buy sell side liquidity for this POI. But the way price has been after you can see how the reaction after as the eye chalk happened was impulsively, and then after that we can see a corrective pullback. It's and also after mitigation of this internal fractal demand, we can see the way the yesterday candle closed with a huge wick, indicating rejection from this demand. So these are possible signs that maybe now price will start respecting this internal fractal order flow until price takes out the weak internal high. So for today, if we see on the lower time frames the confirmation of this, then I'll be happy to look for longs. If we see bearish order flow, likely suggesting that price is likely to target sell side below this sell side liquidity below this low, then I'll be happy to look for shorts targeting that liquidity. So let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, my swing structure is bullish. Let me zoom out so you can see it for the new members, the new subscribers. So this is my strong swing low, and this is my weak swing high. 4-hour is bullish. That is the bullish breakout structure. Within the pullback, so currently price is in the swing pullback phase, and within the pullback, price has been forming this internal structure, which we are following currently to play the internal pullback. So another thing is price pull back to the EQ, the discount prices, swept this sell side liquidity, and after that we saw this impulsive move, which price mitigated supply, the internal supply that caused the internal breakout structure. After that we got this bearish church, but after that the move has been really correctively. You see, if let's say price was going to target this low, the move will at least be enough impulsively. See, price forms impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive. So now, because price is forming, you see this is like impulse, and then the way price has been moving correctively, even moving to the right, it likely suggests that maybe this low, even price has formed this II structure. So maybe now this II structure could not be respected, could not be the order flow that is going to be respected until price takes out the weak swing high. But then also, this II structure is the daily internal fractal order flow, meaning it's possible now that this low could hold. And also another thing is we got a bullish church yesterday here. So it's now likely that the internal fractal internal order flow pullback has ended, and now price is likely now to target them weak internal of internal high, which I like to call II. So also we have this buy side liquidity. There's a lot of buy side liquidity which price could target on the way up. So I'm interested with looking for longs. But if we see price break below this low, this eye chalk could have been a liquidity grab move, and then we see price start to target this low, the internal low, and potentially this low. This is the low that could be a liquidity. There's could be it's like LC2A forming on the daily time frame. So if we see price break below this low, then I'll be happy to follow the order flow to the week internal low. But for today, I'm happy to follow this order flow that is likely forming to the week high. This is the move that I want to catch. So let's drop down. So that's all for the 4 time frame. But there, you can, even after deleting that, you can see the buy sell liquidity. That, this, and this above, which price could target. So that's all for the 4 time frame. Let's drop down to the M15 time frame. So on the M15, my swing structure is bullish. This is my swing structure. Let me zoom out so you can be seen clearly. So this is my strong swing low, and this is my weak swing high. That is the bullish breakout structure. But the 4 hour is bearish, internal is bearish, and M15 is bullish. So we have this misalignment there. So, but we can see even after price, but you can say that the M15 swing structure is aligned with the 4 hour II structure. So we can see price pullback. So this is my strong swing low, this is my weak swing high, that is the bullish breakout structure. Within the so after the breakout structure, we got this pullback, this significant pullback, and within the pullback, price formed this internal structure, but it shifted bearish here to signal the start of the swing pullback, on which we have been in the swing pullback phase, and price pulled back to the EQ of the swing range to discount prices. You can see it's in the discount prices. It swept this sell liquidity yesterday, and after that we saw this V-shaped reaction. After the V-shaped reaction, we got that bullish eyeballs. So now it's now likely that the swing pullback is complete, and now price is now likely to target the weak swing high. So for today, for the session, I'm interested in looking for longs targeting this high. But the way I have zoomed out, I would like to talk about this here. But there's this high that has been broken there. You could call it an internal breakout structure, but if I zoom out here like this, you can see how this is just one leg and this is just a pullback, and now we can expect price to target this weak high for price to target the weak swing high. So for today, I'm interested in only looking for longs. From the M15, I'm interested in looking for longs. For shorts were best from here, or even from here, or even yesterday from here, to play the pullback. Now that internal has shifted bullish to signal the end of the swing pullback, and also after this V-shaped reaction yesterday, it's now likely that price could target this high. I don't want to trade against that. Let me zoom in to the recent price action. You could look for shorts to play the deep internal pullback. You see price is still in the premium prices of the internal range, so you can follow order flow to play the internal pullback. But as I had explained yesterday, what you should be focusing on, if this is the swing structure, you should be focusing on catching either the swing leg, or the swing pullback, or the continuation of the swing leg. The reason why we follow the internal structure is to play internal pullback, a swing pullback, and once it shifts bullish, or even below here, we can look for longs to anticipating that internal could shift bullish to catch now the next swing leg. Shorts are best here to play here, as in to trade counter trend. It's best to play here, not to play here, while we are anticipating that now price is likely forming the next swing leg. So that's why for today's session, I'm interested in looking for longs. So we have these two demand zones, this and this, that internal lower high could be formed, the internal higher low could be formed from, but they haven't been formed during today's session. So for the session, I'd want to see like price pullback, the sweep, even the Asian low, followed by bullish order flow shift. Ideally, with strong momentum, we get that bullish charge plus supply failure, so we can have a session demand to long from to catch the next internal leg targeting the week internal high. Or we can also wait for price we get that deep internal pullback, so we can, and then we wait for order flow shifts. Then we look for longs targeting the buy side liquidity, the internal high. So that's all for today's analysis on EURUSD. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, or you can even join my community where I post my pre and post session analysis. I'll leave the link in the description. So I wish you all a wonderful and a blessed day.